What's going on, Syracuse? It's your best friend, Buddy Murphy here at Z89 The Juice. And I'm joined here by four very, very special guests. And they go by the name the Black Rose family.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Boys, how we doing?
Good.
We're doing good. We're doing good. How are you? Good.
Glad to hear it. I'm doing good. Yeah, so you guys just got off the road. Last stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. We were at Cleveland, Ohio. Then we went 7 hours through the night to Brooklyn, New York. And then we went here to Syracuse to do our final show here. 3 shows, 3 days. Boys, it's been a learning experience, to say the least.
Very much so. Back to back. Making it happen.
Hectic.
Yeah, the road life is
twists and turns.
no joke. It's no joke. But you guys all go by your own name, correct?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Individual artists.
Yes.
And so, Levii, correct?
Yes.
Zak G.
Yep.
Nazzy.
Yeah.
And P.S.
Yes.
Syracuse's finest.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Accompanied by
Utica as well. We
Yeah.
say
Accompanied
Can't
by
leave out Utica.
it's upstate New York.
Nazzy
Leave out
will-
Utica.
Upstate New York's
Nazzy
finest.
goes hard for Utica. He even
For sure.
pulled out the Utica jersey.
Come on.
It's tough. It's tough.
He looked like a
Vintage.
retired coach.
You look like a retired coach.
So, this is your guys' first time on the road.
Yes, sir.
How was the experience for the first time in Cleveland?
Take it away.
Listen, shout out to Cleveland, man. We had a great time. As far as traveling wise and interacting with people, it was kind of weird. We ran into some homies.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Interesting.
But we had a good time.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah,
well,
it was really
one of the
fun.
speakers kind of gave us problems during the show, but we had to kind of on the fly make things happen to make things sound good.
Yeah.
Ended up actually being perfect with the sound. But all in all, we got the experience that we needed to then. Like when we hit Brooklyn, we all, I feel like it was a growing experience for all of us to hone our crafts and get it, just ready for really what tonight is about to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd
so-
definitely say Cleveland was just a starting and jumping off point.
The warm up.
Because
for
it
sure.
really warmed us up. Like I didn't have really much of a good set in Cleveland, but they tore me down in the bus. The whole family tore me down in the bus. And then I got to Brooklyn and just killed it. All I needed
Absolutely.
was, that little jumping point.
Fair enough. And how was the Brooklyn show?
Oh God.
It's funny that we hit like a lot of snags.
Yeah.
Basically, there was a person who or a group of people who maybe decided to smoke marijuana at the bottom of the spot where it was a no smoking venue, and that kind of messed us up a little bit because we got calls from the venue saying we want to shut this thing down.
Oh, yikes.
And we had to kind of roll with that punch too. I mean, his set got cut short, and
I did about
and that was sad.
2
That hurt.
songs and then we slid. But at the same time, I was saving energy for here, so it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
right now.
Fair
We
enough.
connected with a lot of people there. We did a lot of good music.
Met a lot of good people, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw that video of you guys in Times Square. Did you guys get to go out in the city at all?
Absolutely. It was
Talk
fun.
about it.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about it.
Kinda. We tried to hit a bunch of different spots, but you know what I mean. Can't really get in everywhere because
Fair
of,
enough.
you know what I mean, because of certain things going on and everything. So
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
we made what we could out of it. Went to a little Spanish bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had a good
Moved
time.
some shoulders here and there, but yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
Cool. Glad to hear it. And so now that you guys are back on home turf, home soil, what is everything that you have sort of learned and what are you putting into this last show?
Me personally, I would say, well, for myself, I don't know how these guys feel, but just interacting more. I get so caught up in my own music that I forget the crowd's in front of me. But being with them, how the show's gonna be, it's gonna be amazing. So that's something I learned personally.
Mine's been to let go because something's going to go wrong each show, and it's happened every single show.
Yeah.
So it's how you let go of that thing and not allow it to affect the whole entire show, and come in there and still do your thing. So that's what I've learned.
I've learned road life is not easy, and I understand when they say it now. Like the big artists say it now. And I commend them for going on the road for months at a time because it is really hard. Like the lack of sleep, I feel like all of us got made us like a little bit like aggravated towards each other the whole time. And definitely me. We were going at it, you know what I mean, bumping heads, but yeah, road life is definitely hard. And it's something I learned, for sure.
Yeah, I'm learning the same thing. Road life is definitely hard, from driving and just trying to do everything and have your hands on every part of the show. But I've learned how to perform better. I learned how to connect with people more and just, give it my all.
Fair enough. And you guys were just packed in one van, right?
One van.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How many, like, with you four and then the crew, like, how deep were y'all?
Was it 9?
Nine.
It was 9 of us.
9 of us.
9 deep in one
9
van.
of us, and one seat took up with all of our bags.
And that's 3 shows in 4 days, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first day we got to Ohio early just to settle in, fill it out. We went and played basketball a couple times.
Yeah.
You know.
They couldn't guard me. They couldn't guard me.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since Braun left, the land's been looking slight.
Yeah.
I'm
Shout out to the
saying,
land.
The
Shout out to
top
the land.
players in the whole world right now is LeBron. You got Anthony Davis, and then you got me. I'm just saying.
Oh, wow. He said it.
So, P.S. he's done with music and he's like moving on to basketball now.
I guess so.
I hope
Yeah.
not.
Game, I'm coming for you.
You should stick to your hustle.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of hustle, when we come back, we are going to talk a little bit about your guys' music.
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
All of you did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you all released projects in 2021.
That's a
Yes.
fact.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We got a lot of new music to cover when we come back.
Yes, sir.
Keep it locked right here. Z89 The Juice. We're going to throw it to a couple songs, and we'll be right back with all of you. From your best friend, Buddy Murphy, and the Black Rose family. What's going on, Syracuse? It's your best friend, Buddy Murphy here. I was talking with the guys here during the break, and they have quite the story about their video guy, Nate, in Brooklyn.
You want me to tell it?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
take
it.
it away.
You got it.
What happened to Nate in Brooklyn?
Okay, so we just got to Brooklyn. It was, what time was it? Like 11?
Yeah,
It was early. So we were walking and we were looking for food. And we find like this vegan spot or whatever. And we were like, we looked at the menu, we weren't having it, right? And so I guess Nate was like, I'm going to the bathroom, I'll be right back. And none of us really heard it because we were all aggravated and hot. And we just got off from like 7-hour ride. Nobody slept really.
Facts.
So it was an awful time. So we all just walked and just started going. And we walked maybe 2-3 blocks. And we all just dead stopped together. And we go, where's Nate? Where's Nate?
And
Right?
then-
And then it was just like a run-on joke for the rest of the. Every time he was anywhere near us, we'd be like, "Where's Nate?"
And it just so happened he says that right when he says where's Nate. I'm like, oh no! I pull my phone out of my pocket and he's calling me right at that moment, exact moment. And I'm like, hey dude, yeah, we forgot about you. So sorry. We didn't know. We didn't know he went to the bathroom. We didn't know.
And he's
and he
also-
said he said it.
He was
but
also so
we didn't
quiet too. Like when we was in the van, we'll be laughing and stuff like that. I'm like, wait, where's Nate? He's like, I'm right here, man. You know, I'm just chilling. I don't really say much. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
all right then.
Fair enough. Yeah, there's a lot of city to get lost in, especially down in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's it.
Obviously, you found him. He's here now.
Yeah, we have him. But he gets lost every once in a while, but you know.
Yeah.
We find him. We're gonna put a GPS in his pocket.
Get one of those tile things and like
Those little
attach it
Apple
to his
chip things?
camera. Yeah,
Yeah, I swear we're gonna get him a deal. Instead of Find My iPhone, it's gonna be Find My Nate.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, so let's get into your guys' music a little bit.
Mhm.
All 4 of you guys dropped projects in 2021.
Yeah.
Zach, your project, Lucid Dreams.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of I would say it's more of a, also just across the board, the production of all 4 of you guys is leaps and bounds ahead of what I would expect, to
Yeah.
be completely
Yeah.
honest.
Mm-hmm.
But Lucid Dreams, I would say it's a very sort of fun album.
Yeah, I would say so.
How would you describe your own album?
Fun, thought-provoking. You know, I bring the energy, and I think that's my strong suit, and that's why I love these live shows because I can really show that. But yeah, man, a lot of it's just like fast lyrics. I'm trying to like balance that out with, you know, sing-songy hooks, you know, giving it that little more of a pop feel, but still have that technicality in the verses and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I would definitely agree. That the songs Only One, Why, and Glisten off of those albums.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh
yeah.
man, wait till you see Y live. But
Oh my God.
yeah,
I can't-
I
The energy within those songs, I can't wait to see them live.
appreciate that, man.
Only
Nazzy,
One's
you
my favorite.
dropped Letters to My Exes. That's the title, right?
Yes, sir.
How would you describe your 2021 project?
Heartfelt, real, and honest, probably. Basically everything on there is 100% true. Everything happened to me, so I think you can feel it
Yeah,
when you listen to it.
definitely a lot of emotion there. When I was on the phone with Zach before the interview,
Yeah.
you described it as sort of a Drake sort of vibe. Is that what you would say?
That's
You say
fair.
that's true?
Yeah, for sure. Heavily influenced by Drake.
What would you say
100%.
your own favorite track off of it is?
True.
We all know.
I know theirs. I know theirs.
We all do. We all.
I'd say Fine by Me and Done Waiting.
Okay.
Fine by Me is the clear favorite from
Cold
fans
outside.
and the listeners, but they
Yeah, I was
made
gonna
me
say
play.
Done Waiting was definitely the one that piqued my interest.
Really?
for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
And he didn't say the one that we all told him is the best song
Right.
on there.
Is my outro. Cold Outside.
It's
Cold
hard.
Outside.
It's the
But
toughest.
but
song
Done
on
Waiting's actually my favorite. Cold Outside's my second.
there. Cold outside.
I actually I told you that though
He
before.
wait till we
didn't
got
say
onto
that
the
in the
interview
van.
to say
Yeah.
that.
Just want to say.
That's new.
Nah, he told me that before though. Yeah, for sure.
So like in a live performance, you, Zach, you're very like upbeat, very like high energy. And then Nazzy, when you're performing, it's very like intimate R&B. How
Yeah.
do you guys sort of like go back and forth on your sets like with that energy?
I feel like it's just we're all really good at what we do, so it's kind of easy when you have those types of people around you. Like yesterday in Brooklyn, he set the tone, and we all looked at each other. And we're like, okay, it's game time.
Yeah.
Like he came out strong, but I mean, it doesn't really matter about the music so much as the stage performance and like how to interact with the crowd. So I could sing an R&B. He could do a hype song and have the crowd turns up, and I could do a R&B song but have them in tune as well. You know what I mean? So it's kind of different, but
Yeah. And P.S. Speaking of
Yes.
setting the tone, your project, The Diary of P.S. The
Yeah.
intro.
Mm-hmm.
Zach told me that that's your first sort of like solid body of work that you've put out.
Yeah, definitely. It's actually my first project like ever solo.
And we were also talking between the break, you're the oldest of the group at 27.
Yeah, the oldest. Yeah.
Why did you wait so long to put out such good music? Like what compelled you to wait 27 years to put out an album like that?
Really, I wasn't really rapping at first. I was always doing spoken word. So that's why I called my first project The Introduction, because it was like my own introduction to rap. And once I just put like, I just didn't want to be that person, that local artist, because there's a lot of like local artists here. So I was always sticking to spoken word. And then just one day I just started picking up rapping, and I was just on it. So I wanted to like introduce like how many styles I can do, and I just put them all into one project.
Fair enough. I would definitely say that there's all sorts of different vibes on that project.
Mhm. Yeah, that's shout out to Process. That's my guy. He made all the beats on there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That song, Talk About It.
That's everybody.
How do you guys feel about that song?
Let's talk about it.
Go. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it.
The funny thing about that song is, at first, it was just like me just rapping over it, and then like the hook just came to me after I like made the whole song. Like, Process got me in the studio. He tossed me the beat, and it was just on after that, and that's one of my favorites on the album right there.
Not to throw the rest of you under the bus, but for the past week, I've been bumping Talk About It.
As you should, though.
I love that.
As you
Yeah,
should,
yeah,
though.
That song, I love that
Yo.
song.
Oh my
so
gosh,
much.
no,
That's
we
been
all
on
do.
repeat
That's a
in
fact,
my
though.
house, in my car.
That's the thing about
That's-
Zach. Zach will come up to me at random moments and just be like, "Let's talk about it."
Anything we have to talk about, like, you know, we say, all right, let's talk about it.
He has
Like, when we're
changed my
into it.
lyrics more than I have. Like,
That's a fact.
Fair enough, dude. That song it's so catchy.
he'll
I
just
love
go
that
up.
song.
We ain't getting no gas. Let's talk about it.
That's facts.
Fair enough. And then Levi, you dropped
Sheesh.
never-ending story, Billboard's Most Underrated.
Yep.
How would you describe your project that you dropped?
I don't know. I honestly have no words for it, but it was amazing. It was a big stepping stone for myself, just putting that type of body of work together. Like, yeah, I've dropped 7 projects beforehand, but having this as my first official album, a piece of work that I really, really put my heart into. Like, I put my heart into everything, but this one was real special to me. Like, I don't know. I feel like everybody feels like this, especially at this table, that we are underrated. Mm-hmm. Or we, we right where we're supposed to be, right?
Yes, sir.
But that's what it was for me.
Listening to all 4 of your guys' discographies, obviously we have a bunch of music, a bunch of artists come through Syracuse. And when I was presented your guys' group and the music, I was just blown away by the sophistication of all 4 of you. Mm-hmm. And it's just, it's very well put together. And you're all obviously your own individual artists, but I feel like you guys have it put together. Yeah. But that being said, 4 individual artists, who came up with the idea to all go on tour under one name?
Levii.
That was actually me. We are starting Black Rose Family, like me and my manager. She's back here. She's actually my little sister. But yeah, you gotta keep it in the family. But I always understood that family was a big thing. And these guys right here, after this weekend, we've gotten closer. Not for nothing. Like me and this guy over here, Nazzy.
I don't like you.
Yeah, like we had our moments. We had our moments, but after a while, that's how family work. So, that's what I wanted it to be. I wanted us to have a collective, have our own individual thing, and the best way to do things is independently. That's what I believe. And
so moving forward, you guys are all going to be underneath the name Black Rose Family.
No, not all of us, but when we come together, it'll be Black Rose Family.
Gotcha.
Always.
Fair enough. Awesome. Sorry, my fault. I just have to switch this real quick. Looking forward to tonight over at the Blue Room.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
What do you guys think about the space?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely gonna be fun.
It's gonna be wild. I could tell you that right now, because Cleveland and Brooklyn really got us prepared, and now we know how comfortable we are with performing, and this is like our highest capacity of like we're really gonna do this.
Fair enough. And we're looking at probably, you would say, 50 so far on the pre-sale list. It's going to be a big show.
Yeah, 50 or so, but I mean,
it's still early.
There's the pre-sales and there's the doors. So I know a lot of my people, a lot of Nazzy's people, like we have people that are not buying pre-sale, but are still, I said just, show up and they'll probably be there. But so yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot of people there. It's gonna be fun. You know what I mean? Be safe and enjoy the vibes. That's what I think, man.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get you guys out of here so you can go hit sound check and get ready for your
That's
show
it.
tonight. Back on home soil, back on home turf.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming into the Juice.
Appreciate you.
Everybody here on the team, we love having you. Yeah, we wish you all the best over at the Blue Room tonight.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to throw it back to the music here. We have some Meek Mill, some Travis Scott, and some J. Cole coming up. Keep
That's
it
my
locked
guy.
right here on The Juice at Z89.
Wait, do you want to smile? Do you want to smile? Oh, no. I guess I'll have you.
You gotta do a fake laughing one. Don't forget the fake laughing photo. You gotta get the fake laughing.
The smile or the fake? Or you guys are missing the fake laugh. Is that the fake one or is that the real one?
They're always good at that.
Go to home.